Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu, I believe the show is called. And the last episode, we had our protagonist kind of be given a spy mission. And not only that, he actually got to take a partner with him, a beautiful high-tech android, self-proclaimed. And they just kind of went to this new, different planet together. And they're kind of getting established there. They found a place with people and stuff. And they got into it. Like, I think he got knighted or something near the end there. He like restored some fancy artifact, but also kind of played a prank on it. And there's this girl named Snow who kind of has a interesting opinion on him. She's kind of keeping an eye on him, I think. So yeah, I think we're off to a pretty good start on our mission. So let's just see how that continues to go. So 3, 2, 1, play. You know, after our usual opening title sequences. Bum, bum, bum. That magnificent building. And our magnificent girls. Oh, so is this the opening? I don't remember if we got it last time. I feel like we didn't. Don't look too enthusiastic. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I don't think we met some of these girls. We need to fix that. Did she just eat a bug off the ground? What did I didn't quite catch that. Uh, but yeah, this is such a Konosuba feeling opening too. Number 6. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't feel Konosuba-ish. Especially at certain moments. Also, who is that girl? Rocket rocket launcher is probably what it said. I didn't have enough time to read it. She kept moving it. Yeah. Are we sure this isn't a Konosuba opening? Like, is this just not a spin-off of Konosuba? Can I look at it that way? Oh, jeez. That could have gone better. So yeah, that was a great opening. I quite liked it. Annihilate your business rivals. Got some fierce combat here. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. Why are we so zoomed in? Not to brag or anything. I guess. Maybe we're gonna recruit some of the characters we see in the opening soon. I'm getting your attention. They better be cute girls. It's a very important recruiting requirement in anything that I'm a part of. That's one of them. Chimera. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a fantastic everything. Yeah, and I'm Alice. So I mean, we have our Megami now, so even as heterochromia, she's just I'm glad to have her on board. Oh, is that why she was eating something in the opening? And she has a tail. I didn't even notice that. Oh wow, she can really shake it. As you do. What are you sniffing at? If only you were taller. So, yeah, Grim is the red-haired one, right? So, can you fight? Okay. Oh, I'm guessing not. He has an android. What a subtle one we have here. Yeah, that's a mystery. Yeah, this is not a place for relationship building, romantic relationship building. It's a place for combat relationship building. I was also curious about that. Should we not have said that? I mean, I wouldn't object to it. If you're offering, I'll take it. Oh wow! Oh wow! It really showed it. I was actually expecting to see a fully tease there, but wow, we actually saw it. Well played. Why am I getting Axis cold flashbacks? I mean, they look great. Nothing to be ashamed of. So yeah, we're getting acquainted with the new members rather nicely. It's good to see. Fuck. Rude. She's one of those kinds. That face. I feel like he'll do it. If he's anything like Cosmo, he'll do it. But yeah, we have a better way to handle things here. I really should have seen that coming. So hey, princess. Yeah, Tillis, that was her name. Yeah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You better watch your front. I know, right? The audacity of this woman. Well, that's why she's fun to mess with. Good question. Okay. What are you implying? Oh. I guess this is fine. I mean, we would make it work somehow. For sure. Hey, soldier's moving. Natural light, it burns. We have our way of doing things, okay? but glory and honor and all that. I'm glad you're here. She is insanely adorable. He just loves shaking that tail. That's your opinion, but it's not ours. That's gotta suck for you. She's paying off the sword. Yeah, that's praise, right? I think I feel like that was a no. We actually look fairly tough. Let's go. That's what that is. Good to see she's still packing heat. I mean, these guys look strong, but at the end of the day, they weren't combat units, so not too difficult to deal with when we are. It's all part of war, don't worry about it. What's a manual? We just wing things here. I do feel a little bit bad for them, but they are the enemy, so... Oh, here we go. Wow. Yeah, that's an attack. Yeah, she is gonna eat them. Oh, hello, who are you? You wanna join our unit too? Because we'll make a spot for you. Weird armor. What's with the camera shutter sound? Oh, he literally has one. Okay, there's the answer to that. Yeah, that's an outfit that deserves some attention. Yeah, yeah. None here. We don't do that here. It's just got exciting though. I would love to. I should have seen that coming. We're in. Yeah, might be time to leave. Six. There's a bit of hesitation there. What was that about? Anyway, I guess we're battling now. Yeah, he's 6 all on his own. Oh. Alice at a safe distance. And I don't know what I expected from Grim. Yeah, we're not looking so hot right now. I do love her fiery flame attacks. It looks pretty cool. Too bad it's being shot at us. Man, we've been finding a Griffin and a Mazoku girl over here. Oh, here we go. Some help. Oh. Some kickback there. Good thing she's an android. she is a beautiful high-tech android. Okay, he could be a problem. I like the other one better. Also, he's really close to our other girl. Our sleeping girl. Well, she was sleeping? Oh, Jesus! That looked quite painful. Is she okay? I mean, that's why you pay attention in battle. Lesson learned there. Like, I'm sure we could fix her up. She's fine, right? Yeah, that's looking pretty grim over there, so we should maybe do something about that. Gaddle, I'm not gonna remember that. No, you. Hey, you weren't supposed to block it. Oh, surprise attack. And we cut his wings. I mean, he can't fly anymore. I love the way her cheeks kind of puff out before she flames. Anyway, Grim, blink twice if you're alive. Yeah, we hardly got to know her. I refuse to believe that she's dead. Like, I'm pretty sure she's in the opening a decent amount, and okay, we have some music starting up. I assume that's good news for us. It's hard to do when you're killing our comrades. Yeah, I think you can just attack Grim and leave. I guess it can, but I still don't believe she's dead. I think she'll be fine. We just gotta rub some dirt on the wound. Yeah. Just, why are you covering her head? Perfect place for you, really. Not exactly what we said. Certainly a good feature to have in a party member. How long do we have to wait? What's the respawn time? There's just sock there. Okay. You're just gonna watch, wait and watch. Because yeah, we wouldn't want her to wake up and be all alone, so. Is she getting resurrected now? I was waiting for you to wake up. I'm being punished because I died. Yeah. I'm just being a good commander. I would never. Only if you promise not to die. We are rolling now. Kisaragi Corporation wheelchair. That is really messed up. We will take better care of you now. That's the idea. We got a good thing going here. I'm glad he appreciates his position. We're just gonna run into them with our wheelchair. Yeah, I just aiming for them. As you should. Is there a problem, officer? Were we speeding? Yeah, join us. Yeah, shouldn't have said that. Just gonna get kicked again. That's pretty good. Okay, well that's a bit worse. Okay then. Okay, maybe we're going a bit too far now. Did it just rebound? Ow. And we see our Ponsu again. Not exactly a sexy pose though, but... You used to be awake for the ED. Yeah, I'd say that was even better than the first episode. Very interesting ED too. I like the way it just kind of like fills in with more detail and color. Home sweet home. I always love when an ED or the opening like says the title of the song like right before we get to see what it's called on screen. It's a little thing, but I always appreciate it. A nice picture there. Break room. Oh no. That looks like bullying. We did. Yeah, she was great. Too bad she's an enemy. You make a great harem member. Okay. That was the second episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu. And that was a great episode. I think this episode, because the first episodes of shows usually have to get the setting and stuff established. Second episodes, or sometimes third episodes, are in a better position to kind of really flesh out what you can kind of expect overall from a typical episode of the show, kind of really get into the meat of the kind of show it is. And I think this episode did a pretty good job of that. Like, the most important thing is we got our two new members, Rosa and Grim, right? because we saw them in the opening. They were very clearly going to be party members, right? In that opening, man, like, I'm going to try to cut down a little bit how much I mentioned Konosuba, because I don't want to overdo that. But this episode, especially in that opening, there's a lot of Konosuba here. Like, I feel it a lot. So just that it's very much a thing, right? So yeah, our Rosa girl, she's great. They said something about her ability to like eat things and take up their properties. I think it was something like that. All I know is she's cute. She's got a tail, heterochromia, horns. She's great. You know, like her, especially her outfit. Like, the outfits have been on point in this show, just all around the board, really. But yeah, she looks great. The one pose we got to see her in was fantastic. And then we have Grimm, right? She's a very different person than Rosa, very clearly. She's in a wheelchair. She's got red hair. She doesn't have heterochromia, right? She was like very bold, very proactive with trying to court our protagonist here, talking about, are you married, do you have a girlfriend, all that stuff. And of course he's none of the above. So yeah, we can kind of get a feel for what she wants. Also, we saw Rapunzel not too long after meeting her, which is always a good sign when it comes to any new relationship, right? And Snow is still pretty salty. Like, she clearly wants to get back the power and stuff that she lost. I think she even mentioned having to do payments on her sword or whatever, because she obviously took a pay cut along with her demotion. So she's still worried about a lot of that stuff. That's kind of still been the focus of her, right? And we had our first mission, and it made it pretty clear that 6, I seriously, I almost called him Cosmo there. 6, he kind of has a different way of doing things, kind of a different mentality than Snow does, right? She's much more about straightforward, go against the main force, kind of honorable, glory-filled stuff, right? That's kind of her mentality. Whereas 6 is not so much. He leans a bit more to the scumbag side of things, where we attack enemy supply lines and stuff like that, which is a legitimate strategy, you know? Not something you could really shame someone for, but if you were really honor, glory focused, that might not be something you would praise too much or want to do too much. And we saw that kind of discrepancy between their two attitudes here, which was interesting to see. For sure. And because we hadn't got introduced to enough beautiful girls this episode, we also had the enemy, or I don't remember her name, you know, the Mazoku girl, the demonic girl. She's got the blue flames and stuff like that. I love the picture taking segment, because the first thing you got was just the sound effect of the pictures, like the shutter. And I was sitting here thinking, okay, we hear camera shutter. I guess that's supposed to be just kind of something. How would I describe it? Kind of like a implication that our protagonist is like really enjoying the view that he's seeing right now. I didn't think we would literally have him whip out a camera and be taking pictures. I didn't think it was that literal of a thing, but it was, and I get it. I get it. Her outfit is one of the best we've seen so far. But I mean, almost all the outfits are top tier, so I don't know how much it really means. But it looked great. She looked great in it. She wore it well. She looks much better than the second demon thing that we saw later on in the episode, right? And yeah, that one especially, because it just like smacked poor Grimm right in the head. In fact, she didn't even have a head anymore. They were nice enough to kind of have the pumpkin where her head would be, right? So we didn't have to see that dismembered corpse, and I appreciate that. I did not really want to see Grimm headless, so good thing she got that back. I was a little bit worried for a second, but I was pretty sure they wouldn't kill off one of the main harem members in episode 2. I was pretty confident on that. I wasn't sure exactly what it would be, but I knew there would be some kind of just kidding revelation to it. I wasn't sure if it would be something healing related from someone else or one of her own properties, but yeah, it was her own kind of property that allows her to do that. And that's when we kind of really found out about our 2 party members and how they're kind of treated by the military here. And it's not great. They're just kind of like, hey, you go out there, you're not going to die anyway, really. So just, yeah, go out there and do whatever. So that's not cool. I'm glad they're part of our group now, because we'll treat them right as harem members, as we should. So that's good. Able to get her Grandma resurrected, and she wasn't alone when she was there, because he was there. Also, yeah, I should probably take a better look at all the junk that was around her, because we had the sock, which I noticed. We had what looks kind of like a doll or figure or something, a partially broken cup, a broken vase, what looks like an egg, a stuffed animal. Like, such random stuff. I mean, it clearly got the job done because she woke up in the end, but there's some really weird stuff we have there. And then apparently he got her set up with a really nice wheelchair, like a Kisaragi high-tech cool wheelchair. And they just kind of ran through town with it, you know, kind of targeting the Ryuju, the couples. So, yeah, of course she would do that. I like how she just kicked one girl in the face with that foot. That's apparently not allowed to wear shoes anymore because of a curse, and that's why she was in the wheelchair. Like, I was expecting some kind of reveal about why she was in the wheelchair, kind of expecting it to be somewhat silly. Wasn't quite expecting that, but I guess that's just how it is. Also, really interesting mechanic, too, the whole curse 80% success, which sounds pretty good, until I found out that if it doesn't succeed, it bounces back at you. That's a really interesting risk-reward kind of mechanic that she has. Just very interesting design of her character in general, not just like physical, but just overall idea for a character. Just really cool. So, yeah, both Grimm and Rose, I love their inclusion in the show a lot. Like, they're both very interesting to me, in pretty much every way that matters. So, yeah, I'm glad they're part of things. I'm sure now that we've become a big old successful unit, we will have a lot of success on missions going forward. Right? We just got to work a little bit on our teamwork and stuff, but we'll get there. Our first mission went pretty well, all things considered. Like, luckily the enemy kind of retreated. That was really what saved us, but still, I think it was a pretty good experience overall. And I do think that's just about everything I have to say on the episode, really. I really enjoy the cast of characters. I think it's a pretty top tier. And I really do look forward to seeing more shenanigans with this cast. So, yeah, episode 3 can't come soon enough, and I hope I see you there when it comes out. So, until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.